Hey everyone. Thank you so much for being here and joining me, your host, Spencer Jones, in another episode of the Jonesin 4 Show. Your show to help you live your life to the max, right? We try to give you strategies, tools, tips, tricks, all those good things to help you conquer life, right? To get the most out of life. And today's episode, no different than all the others. We're going to help you by creating a harmonious and balanced life. Today's episode, I'm going to share some strategies that I use to help me find balance in my life, harmony in my life, so I can enjoy it. So let me ask you some questions before we jump in. Do you feel stressed out at times in your life? Do you feel like life's just go, 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 go? That is passing you by and you don't even catch it? Or maybe you only catch glimpses of it or moments of it? What about this one? How would you like it if you could grasp more of life and enjoy more moments? More moments with your kids, your spouse, your family, your friends. If you're able to fully enjoy moments with them, and not just like a fleeting moment, but I'm talking hours, days, months, years with them. Would you like that? Well, if you said yes, if you would like to get more out of life, right? Living life with as few regrets as possible because you are present, you're able to do those things, keep listening. Because this episode, I want to share with you some ways that I have used to help create harmony in my life and balance in my life. It's going to be another shorter episode. We're going to be sharing a little bit about them, and we can go deeper dive into them if you like. And the only way I know which ones you would love to hear me just dive into a little bit more is if you tell me. So drop a comment. All right, put it in the comments below, or message me, or at Jonesin4 on any social media, or you can email me at spencer@spencermjones.com. All that works. But the only way I know which ones you wanted me to jive on a little bit, to go deeper down, deep dive on, is if you let me know. So let me know. Also, we will deep dive on these. We'll break these out and flush them out a little bit more in our family, in Spencer's Energy Hub, our membership community, where we help people live their lives to the max through weekly trainings, monthly master interviews, challenges, and so much more. And so if that interests you, just check it out at spencersenergyhub.com. All right, let's dive in. So how can we create harmony, balance? How can we get more out of life to get those moments that we love and cherish, that we hold dear to us? How can we get more of that? Well, first you need to figure out what are your priorities in life, right? We actually had an episode last year about your priorities. It was called the Priority Compass. Check it out if that interests you, right? Because if you want to have this balanced life, you need to know what you need to focus on, and those are your priorities. So decide what is important to you, decide those things, write them down, figure out what is important to you, and then committing to them, committing to saying, all right, I'm going to focus on my priorities. This is what's important to me, and I'm not going to fold. I'm not going to say, I'm just going to throw them out the door. They don't matter, right? I know when I'm going to stay strong because they matter to me. So decide what matters to you. Decide your priorities and then commit to staying with them and using them as your guide, as your compass, as life gives you opportunities. Okay? Does it align with my priorities? Does it not? Do I have time for it? Do I not? And then make that choice. So decide your priorities and commit to them. Use them as your guide. And then set specific time frames to go after those priorities, right? Basically, I'm talking about scheduling. And we had a whole episode, I believe it was early in 2020 that we had an episode all on scheduling, on creating that life balance for you. How can you create that balance? Well, it's all through scheduling. Schedule your day. What does your day look like? And I'm talking literally writing a schedule. Now, I've lived my life on schedule. Heck, we all have lived our lives on schedules. You think about, when you were a kid, you had a nap time at a certain time. In school, you had certain classes at certain times. And then now with work, well, you have to work at certain times. But there's more flexibility. The older you get, the more flexibility you have. But if you want to live a balanced life, well, you need to know what your priorities are, and then you need to find a schedule. So maybe you're working, you're an entrepreneur, right? You need to schedule your day. What does that look like? I know for me, my day, I have it built up into chunks. Some of them are 15-minute chunks, some of them are hour-long chunks, or 45-minute chunks. Stuff where like, okay, I know I work out, and that I wake up here and I brush my teeth and I work out, then I do my priorities of practice and my journaling and all that stuff, and then I shower, and then I go through the day, and then my work day is built up into 45-minute chunks. Now, sometimes those chunks, those 45-minute or hour chunks that I break up my day in are specifically labeled. I need to do this here, I need to do this here, and this here. And it can stay the same every day. Some of them are different every day, and some of them are just open. Open in the sense that, all right, I know I need to go after my task, my to-do list at this point in time. So this block of time is going to go after my to-do list. And then I take a break. Then I go after my to-do list here, right? Or it can be specific. Sometimes we like our schedules to be very lax, right? Very general, and where it is almost just a to-do list. It's kind of a schedule, right? That kind of works. But I'll tell you, if you really want to get more out of life, if you want to be able to focus, have that schedule and have it specific times that you are doing whatever you need to do. Because then at that time, you can stay focused on that task. You won't be distracted by this, that, or the other thing. You won't be distracted. You get to focus on that task at hand. And, people could, call you or just try to distract you, and you go, nope, can't do it. I'm scheduled at the moment. I'm scheduled to do this at the moment. And you stay focused. And then you can address their thing when you have that open time that you scheduled in. It might seem like it's restricting your time because you're like, oh no, I have a schedule. It's like this straitjacket that I'm in. But in reality, it opens you up to have more time because you will get more accomplished because you're more focused when you need to be focused. It opens up your time. So decide to commit your priorities and then make a schedule, set specific times to chase and go after those priorities and other things you need to do in life. Create a schedule. The third way to help you have harmony and balance in your life, and this has been a game changer, and I hate using that term, but this has been a game changer in my life, and that is to be physically present and mentally present. I can't tell you how many times I was physically present with my friends or with Katie or her family. I was physically present, but I was not mentally there. My mind was elsewhere. I was thinking about work. I was thinking about friends or things I need to do or want to do. Or I was on my phone on social media or whatever. I was physically there, but I wasn't mentally there. What signal did that give them? What was I telling them through my nonverbals of not being mentally present? I didn't respond to the questions. You could tell I was distracted. By doing that, I showed them that I didn't care, that they didn't matter to me, that they weren't important enough to me to be present. And, I heard this stuff before. When I was doing those things, I heard people saying that, but I blew it off and said, oh, no, that's not me. I'm better than that. It sucks to realize that that's not the case. And I'm sorry to tell you, it's not the case for you either. You're not special in that way. If you want to be there for someone, if you want to let a person know you care, be there for them, physically and mentally. Even if it's like just a very intentional conversation through Facebook Messenger, right? It doesn't have to be over voice or in person, although those are better in my opinion, if you can. Be there for them. Listen, actively listen to them, and then respond as it fits. But don't be distracted. This nearly cost me so many relationships. I'm sure it has cost me relationships if I really look at it. So from the bottom of my heart, this thing has been a game changer for me and made such a huge difference. Be present. Be present. Be there physically and mentally at all times. And creating that schedule helps you do that because you can be present at that moment because you don't have to worry about what's coming up because you already have it scheduled. It helps. And it can make a huge difference in your relationships and your enjoyment of life. If you want to have more of those moments with the people that matter to you, that you care about, then be there for them and enjoy those moments by being physically present and mentally present for them. I'm drilling this in. I'm saying this over and over and over again because it is so important. And I messed up. We all mess up. We all make mistakes. And I don't want you to keep making this mistake. I want you to have a happy life, to get more of those moments. So take my advice, please. Make a choice, and it needs to be a conscious choice to be physically and mentally present. That, for me, that meant putting my phone down because I was on my phone way too much. It means putting my phone down. I put it on Do Not Disturb. It's more on Do Not Disturb than anything else nowadays because I don't need to be distracted from my schedule. And then when Katie's around or I'm with her family or with my friends, I want to be there for them. Stuff on there can wait. I want to be there for them. Makes a huge difference. So I'm sorry, I'll get off my soapbox for a little bit, but it is so important. So be there for them, physically and mentally. Hey, I'm really sorry to butt in like this, but I know you're gonna love this, and I'm too excited to not share it with you right now. And that is Spencer's Energy Hub. Yeah, that's right, Spencer's Energy Hub. It is a community. It's the Jonesin 4 community. You're listening to the Jonesin 4 show or watching it, right? And now there's a community designed for you to have success. We want you to live your life to the max, and we can help you. We can help you do that through the tips, techniques, and strategies we share in this show, but also within this Energy Hub. So what is it? Well, it is a membership crew that's a family. Right? We are a community who are there to support you, be in your corner when times get tough and when times are awesome. But there's more. You get weekly trainings. You get help, strategies, and ways to help you actually implement what you learn to have success so you can live your life to the max. Oh, and there's monthly interviews with experts and masters in their field sharing their knowledge with all of you so you can really take it, implement it, and have success in your life and go up that mountain faster and better than you could have before. You're here now, which is awesome. Now take it to the next level and join us at Spencer's Energy Hub. Go there and find out what it all entails and all that and sign up to join. Just go to spencersenergyhub.com or spencermjones.com. You can find it there and click on it and make sure you check it out and join us in the hub. Can't wait to see you inside. All right. Another way to enjoy and get more harmony and balance in your life and enjoy life more is to forgive yourself. Give yourself grace. How many times do we beat ourselves up over a mistake that we made, over a poor decision that we had, or something we missed out on, or whatever it is? We beat ourselves up over it. Don't. I'm telling you, don't beat yourself up over it. Instead, learn from it, grow from that situation, that mistake, whatever it is, learn from it and grow, and then move on. But give yourself grace. And not only with stuff that happened before, but understanding that, there's going to be struggles in the future, that you might not be able to get everything, that you might not be able to understand or do everything to your max capacity because of whatever it is in life. But give yourself grace. You don't need to constantly be beating yourself up. I always thought I needed to be the best at everything. And while I still love being the best at everything that I possibly can, I know that that's not always in my wheelhouse. And so I give myself grace. I go, hey, that's okay. I did my best at that point, and that's all I can do. And I'm cool with that. So give yourself grace. Be understanding. Be okay with it. Forgive yourself. You will thank you. Your mind will thank you. Heck, the people around you will thank you because you're going to be a better person. You won't be distracted because you're beating yourself up. So forgive yourself. All right. Know when you should work and when you should rest. If you want to have that harmony and balance in your life, When are you working? When are you resting? Now, maybe you're like me and you're kind of a workaholic. Like, I love what I do. I freaking love helping people live their lives to the max. I love helping change people's lives. And I appreciate you allowing me to do that by being here. And I love it. And man, I get so absorbed and sucked into it that time flies by. But I also need to be careful, given that whole being present thing that we talked about, right? Being physically and mentally there. I need to make sure that that doesn't infiltrate those personal times in my life where I need to rest, or I need to relax, or I need to make sure I get enough sleep in the night. Because I need to be on my A game. I want to be, as strong as I can be, physically, mentally there, and at my peak performance for you, for my wife, for my family and friends. I want to be at my peak performance, and that means that when I'm working, I know that I'm working. I'm not trying to be distracted by resting or relaxing or whatever else. I'm working, I'm staying focused. And then when it's my time to rest, relax, have fun, play, guess what I'm doing? I'm not worried about work. I'm resting or I'm relaxing, I'm playing, I'm doing whatever it is. Again, creating that schedule makes such a huge difference and helps you out with that. So know when you should work, know when you rest, and honor them. And remember this, the final tip, the final strategy to help you get more out of life, enjoy those moments, to live in harmony and balance, is to know that it's a journey. Life is a journey, and maybe you don't care for the word journey, but I don't know what else to call it. It's a process, maybe that. Is a journey, an experience for all of us to have in life. Moments that are awesome, moments that suck, and moments in between. The goal is to have more highs than lows and to grow and learn from it. So when we end our life, we're better than when we came into life. We're better, we're smarter, we have more wisdom, whatever. We're better when we leave than when we came in. And that goes for life, but all situations. And to do that, to know that it's a journey and process, knowing that there's going to be good days and there's going to be bad days and days in between, and life's going to throw you obstacles, right? That you are going to have to adjust. You're going to have to pivot. You're going to have to change as life goes on. What you did when you were 10 years old probably is not what you do now. That passion you had when you were 15 might not be what you're passionate about now. Maybe it is, which is cool. Maybe it's not. Maybe your passion for work when you were 25 years old was one thing, and now it's something else. That's okay. Know that it is a journey, that it is a process for all of us. And that means things change. Our friends change. The friends you have now probably weren't the friends you had in high school. Again, maybe they are, but most likely a lot of them are not. Things change, and know that that's okay. Know that it's okay that things change and things adjust. But as long as you are being intentional about it and trying to make the best choices, best decisions to help you learn, grow, so you can have better experiences and you can impact more people and help more people. Could just be your family, could just be your kids, your spouse, your close family, friends, your neighborhood, community, world, whatever it is. Know that by being your best, by being intentional and doing your best, you're going to help everyone around you. If you want to have more of those moments that you love in life, moments where you feel warm inside and loved and feel like you're making a difference, or just moments where you're happy, take these tips, these strategies that I shared, and put them to use. Because it makes a world of difference. And when you put your head on the pillow at night and you can be happy, man, you can go to bed with a smile on your face because you know you are living your life to the max at that point. So how do you create harmony and balance in your life? How can you have more of those moments? Do a quick recap. That is, find out what your priorities are. Decide what your priorities are in life. And then commit to them. Go after them. Create a schedule to help you go after those priorities, but also schedule the other things in your life so you know what to tackle when. It doesn't restrict you. It actually frees you of so many things, of stress, tension, worry, all that. And then the big thing, huge thing, when you are there in that moment, be present. Be physically and mentally there. When you're working on work, guess what? You're working on work. When you're hanging out with your family, you're hanging out with your family. You're not worried about other things. You're not being distracted by whatever, the past, the future, or present, even elsewhere in the world through social media or anything else. You're present with them. You're listening. You're caring about them. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox. Give yourself grace. Be understanding. Right? Know that things happen, but you can forgive yourself. Give yourself grace. You deserve it. Know when you should work and when you should play, and when you should rest and relax. Again, that goes back to that schedule. Knowing it, committing to it, being present in those moments so that you are fully enjoying them and getting the most out of it. And then last but not least, remember it's a journey. This journey is filled with highs and lows. And obviously we're trying to get as many highs as possible, but there's going to be lows and there's going to be mid-ground, all that. But it is a journey and something to be enjoyed, and where you get to learn and grow. And you get to learn and grow from all the moments, not just the rough ones, the lows. You get to learn from the middle points. You get to learn from the high points. You learn from it all and grow so that when you leave life, whenever we pass away, hopefully not for a long time, you're going to leave better than when you came in. Be better. Enjoy life. Make a difference. Make an impact with the people you care about, the people you want to help and serve and make their lives better, regardless if it's one person or a million. It's amazing. You are amazing. And I cannot thank you enough for being here and joining me in this episode of the Jonesin 4 Show. I truly hope you enjoyed this episode. We're talking about some different things here, right? Different things to help you live your life to the max. And I really hope you use these tools and strategies and tips that I share with you. And if you want me to dive in a little bit deeper on any of them, you need to let me know. So send me an email at spencer@spencermjones, or message me on social media and just go to @Jonesin4 and you should find me, right? Message me, let me know. And if you're interested in joining our membership community, it's called Spencer's Energy Hub. Go to spencersenergyhub.com, join it, where we have weekly trainings, monthly master trainings, and so much more, where we deep dive about these topics and many others in there and help you have success with them. But if you want to hear me jive about it in a podcast or show, vlog, whatever, just message me. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. I truly appreciate all of you. You are awesome. You are amazing. Please hit like and subscribe and, leave us a rating. I would truly appreciate it. Have a great day, and until next time, folks, keep living your life to the max, and I will catch y'all later.